The case arose when a gay couple approached Jack Phillips, who is the owner of Masterpiece Cakeshop, which is a bakery, and asked him to design and bake a cake for their wedding. He declined, saying that as a conservative Christian, he had religious convictions against same-sex marriage and he didn't want to participate in the wedding. They then filed a charge against Phillips with the Colorado Civil Rights Commission, alleging that he had discriminated against them in violation of Colorado's public accommodations law, which forbids discrimination on grounds of sexual orientation. Masterpiece Cakeshop argues that requiring it to design and bake a cake for the gay wedding would violate its free speech rights because it would require the cake shop and the owner, Jack Phillips, to express a message with which he doesn't agree, namely a message endorsing same-sex marriage, and also violate his free exercise rights because it would require him to engage in conduct that he sees as immoral according to his religious scruples. The Colorado Civil Rights Commission argues that forbidding discrimination on the basis of sexual orientation has nothing to do with either free speech or the free exercise clause as they should be interpreted. This case is about the ability of a business to decline to provide services that it says make it complicit in activities that it doesn't condone. The best argument for Masterpiece Cakeshop is that there have been a number of Supreme Court cases involving the First Amendment which say that the government cannot compel someone to speak a message that he doesn't agree with. And the Supreme Court has been very lenient with regard to defining religion. Basically, it defers to individuals when they say that their religious beliefs require or forbid certain activities. The best argument for the Colorado Civil Rights Commission is that forbidding discrimination in this case doesn't implicate free expression at all. And the reasoning is this. When a baker provides a cake for a wedding as part of his commercial activities, no one really thinks that the wedding cake expresses the baker's own views. If anything, the cake expresses the customer's views. So really what they're saying is, in this context, it's not right to think of Jack Phillips as a speaker at all, and therefore his expression really isn't being forced in this case. If the court rules in favor of the Colorado Civil Rights Commission, that would suggest that businesses do not have a right in their commercial activities to refuse to provide services for conduct that they say violates their own religious beliefs. Now, this will only involve commercial activities. The case is not going to address the ability of religious institutions, for example, churches or mosques, not to participate in certain activities or to express certain viewpoints. If the court rules in favor of Masterpiece Cakeshop, it would suggest that religious people do not have to express approval for things they don't approve as the price of doing business. It wouldn't mean that they would have a general right to discriminate against customers, for example, against gay people. In fact, in this case, Masterpiece Cakeshop said it was quite willing to serve gay people, it just didn't want to participate in a same-sex wedding.